Welcome to another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with Wally. And today I'm so excited to have on a 22-year-old from Reading, England. His hockey journey has taken him to England, Czech Republic, Sweden, and Wales, a staple of the Guildford Fire Stars and Bracknell Stingers and Drones, an English under-18 champion, two-time World Junior bronze medalist, where he led the tournament in goals, folks, with Team GB. But he is best known for making the Red Army so hot and bothered and abuzz with the Shed's favorite team, where he is a budding English or British superstar in the EIHL. Welcome to the Shed, Josh Waller.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. And just so you know, today's episode is brought to you by Calm Couriers, which
wow.
Yeah,
Great
your
shout.
jersey
Yeah.
sponsor, buddy.
Yeah.
So shout out to Neil Parker for sponsoring the episode. Right.
Shout out, Neil. Yeah.
So I guess this is your first year in Cardiff, and I guess I'll get into the sponsor today, Calm Couriers. Do you know that they collect parcels in under 60 minutes in all over Europe and the UK?
It's crazy, hey?
How do they get there in an hour? That doesn't even make sense. You can't even get a pizza some places in an hour.
I know. That's ridiculous. Yeah, unbelievable.
Well, it says they got over 4,000 drivers, and they've been to over 12 countries now. So they're almost as global as the Shed.
Yep.
So anyways, that's pretty cool. So check out their website, folks, keepcalmcouriers.co.uk. They are, running amok in the courier world, right?
They are, yeah.
And they sponsor your jersey, eh?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
Well,
I met Neil at our sponsors dinner. Yeah, he's awesome.
Wonder how much it is to sponsor a jersey. I got my eye on Matt Caruth's for next season,
Oh, yeah. That's probably a hot one.
I know. Probably overcharged me. Punks. Can't even get a retweet. Okay. So other way we know it. I guess you guys played last night, eh?
Yeah, we did in Sheffield, yeah.
Big game that, eh? Shootout win?
Yeah, shootout win, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Mac made a lot of big saves, sort of faced a lot of shots, but yeah, no, we got the win in shootout, which was big, yeah.
How'd the shootout go? What was it? 3 shooters still?
Best of 5, and it went 5 each. I actually went 5th to could have won it for us, but I missed, and then Mac made a save to win it in the end.
So okay. So did you go in, fake shot, try and go low blocker?
Yeah, I did. I had a move.
Classic lefty move, eh?
Yeah. No, I had a move, and I did it earlier on in the year in Belfast, and then I tried the same, but I got denied this time.
That's actually a part of the fans of the Cardiff Devils caused a fuss after your goal in Belfast in the shootout. Did you see that? They tweeted me and said this guy needs to get into the Shed.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to be honest? Do you think the goalie slipped in Belfast?
I don't know. I know he tried poke checking me, and then I think from there, after missing that, I think sort of he was just trying to recover, to be honest. But
you know what I thought's interesting is, even if he had slipped, even if he did, well, then if you still don't score, then it's your fault. He slipped and you didn't score. So if a goalie slips, it ain't the shooter's fault, folks.
Hey, goal's a goal.
Exactly. Don't matter how you get them, right?
No.
Pretty sure it won the game.
Yeah, it did actually. Yeah.
And now you're in the Shed. Punks in Belfast, they don't come to the Shed. Okay. So the other part of how we know each other is I guess you call it interviewing, if you would call this an interview. I have also interviewed someone, I think, in that exact seat, because it looked like the jail cell behind.
No, I know who you're talking about, but no, he wasn't sitting here. He took this seat though, the beanbag. Yeah.
Sam Duggan is your roommate, eh?
Yep.
He hasn't. I know he really likes to watch videos of me from in my past. He hasn't forced you to watch any graphic videos of me, has?
I actually haven't seen it yet. No, so
okay, good.
Well, maybe after this,
you'll have more respect for me if you don't watch it. Okay.
Maybe after this.
So I hear he can just fall asleep anywhere. Is that true?
it's unbelievable. Like I say to him all the time, I'm like, how do you even do that? Anywhere in seconds, in instant, close his eyes and he's
Like
gone.
sitting up?
Not sitting up, no, never sitting up, but like
He always finds a way to get
very,
horizontal.
oh, for example, the past like week, we get up obviously to go to the rink in the morning for practice, and every time I've come into the living room before we leave, he's fast asleep on the couch. Doesn't even go to his room sometimes. He just stays on the
He
on the
sleeps
couch.
on the couch all night.
No cover, shorts and a t-shirt, like it's cold. And he's fast asleep out on the couch. I'm just like, this is like, I don't know how you can even do that.
So he'll just be watching TV or whatever and just fall asleep on the couch and he's there all night. Never
Yeah,
bothers
I
to
think-
make it to bed.
Yeah, I think he's got a thing for like watching something, like falling asleep. I don't think he can just go to sleep without watching anything.
I think it's those
So
videos
he
of
has the
me.
TV on. Probably, yeah.
I got to get him back in the shed though. My son has something to talk to him about.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my kid says he's switching his number next year.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyways,
16?
well, I told Colby he's gonna have to talk to. So you guys had a big game yesterday, and we had our biggest win of the season. We're in right now at the start of playoffs. It's a 4-team round robin, so we play 6 games, home and home with 3 teams. And we won our first game 2-1 in overtime, nail biter. And then the next game's against like the team to beat, right? And let me tell you, we grinded her out. We got scored on first shift of the game, and I was like, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
And the boys buckled down, and I tell you, they just found a way. We got 2 in the second, and then gosh, the third, we just hung on for dear life. We were battling, hitting, blocking shots. It was nuts. And then one of the mums, or a bunch of mums, threw Kit Kats all over the ice, just like we're in the EIHL.
Yeah, it's crazy in Cardiff now, the amount of chocolate that gets thrown onto the ice. Insane.
The Buenos were only supposed to be the one time for my boys, right? For my under 11 team,
Yeah,
but I guess that's continued on. So I have a new idea. Do you want to hear it?
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Okay, because I think it's pretty good timing, folks. I'll get the editing team out. We'll get this interview out in a couple of weeks. But I'm thinking you guys have a game Wednesday, right?
We have a game Wednesday, yeah.
But it's
In
not a home
Sheffield.
game. It's in Sheffield, right, folks?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming there's going to be some Devils fans taking work off and heading up to Sheffield. I'm just guessing. I don't know how many will be. I know they're pretty into it, and that's a pretty big game. And I also know Sheffield helped the shed out. They got behind me, and they had Kit Kat get that, and their Kit Kats all over the ice. I'm a fan of hockey. Obviously, I want the Devils to win. I know the fun police, the arena in Sheffield, won't let any Kit Kats come in the arena. Well, they never told me about that. They only asked Sheffield to say that. So, folks, Sheffield, you don't have to get behind me this time. You can just pretend you didn't know about it. Sheffield fans, bring your Kit Kats. Cardiff, bring your Buenos and Twix, and let's just have at it, folks.
Yeah.
Let's bring the hockey world together. And I tell you, if Mac deserves some Twix after the game, Sheffield, throw him some Twix. Let's just do it. And if the fun police there at the Sheffield Arena that tried to ban Todd Kelman for life, if they're not into it, you know how to smuggle shit in, folks. If you got to put it where the sun don't shine, put it there. Get it in the arena. Let's throw them, right? Hockey world coming together, folks, one at a time. But yeah, if you stick them up there, just maybe wash them off in the bathroom before you throw them to the players, eh?
Yeah, please. Please.
But yeah, Simsy, don't get behind this one. I got this one, okay? If the arena wants to get mad at my shed from here, then try and find me.
Exactly.
Okay, so everybody enjoy the game Wednesday. Try and smuggle your bars in for whoever you're rooting for. I'd be bringing Buenos and Twix, though. That's what I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, sorry, moving on. Other way of how we know each other is when I posted this, that you're coming on, fella wrote to me and says, that guy has big shoes to fill. He took my roommate and my number.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. Bryce Reddick, also shed guy, former Potter. So you took his, you didn't just feel bad enough taking Dougie from him. You then took his number too, eh?
Hey, listen. I didn't know when I came in at 19, I was retired.
I
So
didn't either. I asked for
no,
10
so
first and then 19, and they're like, no and no. And I was like, okay, I'll take 18.
so yeah, obviously I wanted 19, and then Meds came back to me and said like I was retired. So I was like, well, I was thinking about what's going on. I was thinking 91. I was like, it's a bit high, but I was like, obviously 90 reverse, right? So I just went with it and it was available. So yeah, I took it. I didn't actually think about the fact that I'd be living with Dougie. He used to live with Bryce, and then he used to at 91. But
I think he's a bit jealous.
now I know. Yeah, he's jealous. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm a little jealous too. You guys still play hockey, do whatever. Bet you guys take naps too, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember those days. I excelled at napping. One of the best.
Yeah, I'm not a massive napper, but I live with probably the biggest napper in the league. So
okay. Well, in between your naps, you guys got together quite the Halloween outfit idea. It's a picture in an elevator.
Yeah.
What's that? That's Harry Potter shit.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah, obviously Dougie's
what
Harry
the kids are into
Ron.
these days, eh?
Yeah, I mean ginger hair obviously has to be Ron, and then my girlfriend was Hermione. So
so she lives with you guys, right? Isn't that what Dougie told
does,
me?
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah, she does,
I got a question. Who does most of the cooking while Dougie's falling asleep everywhere?
Hey, well, I mean, Annie cooks the most. Obviously, she cooks
right?
pretty much every night. But
what's her go-to? What's her best dish? What's her best dish she's making?
I mean, she makes a lot of good dishes, but she does this like mashed like salmon, with like rice and avocado and like
mashed salmon.
Not mashed salmon, but like carp salmon in little bits, and you like mix in rice and some avocado and some vegetables in there.
Jeez, you guys are into some healthy shit,
Sweet chili. Yeah, it's good. I like it a lot.
I hear you're a fast skater, probably because you're eating healthy.
Yeah, that's why. Exactly.
Shit. Well, that sounds like a good meal. So so you're saying you're putting sweet chili on that with the salmon and rice?
I put sweet chili on there. Yeah, some sweet chili. Yeah.
I could put sweet chili basically on anything. Yeah.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
You get rice involved. Yeah. Even some breaded chicken with the sweet chili. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or the rotisserie chicken. Really, whatever you want, right? Sweet chili can go on
whatever
anything.
you want. Exactly. Whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. What else do I got? So, folks, Wednesday, let's bring the hockey world together. Buenos, Twix, Kit Kats. Let's just make it rain and just make the Fun Police, the Sheffield Arena, just lose their mind.
That'd be insane. Seriously, that would be insane.
I think it might happen, but shout out to the Glasgow clan. You guys are useless. Didn't support the shed. And I hear we got 2 Mars bars. Two. There's 3 kids we were taking to Mars, and we got 2 chocolate bars. Apparently they didn't hire the Calm Couriers to deliver the message to everybody that they're supposed to bring Mars bars. Punks.
Yeah. It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
It's not good enough. That's not fun. 2 chocolate bars. How are you supposed to explain that shit to your kids, folks?
Exactly.
All right. So where and what are you doing now? I guess we've covered that. You live with Dougie and you play for the Devils, and you got a big game Wednesday and you played last night.
Yeah. Just at home now. Just chilling. Obviously, we got back late last night.
Probably getting ready for a nap. Whatever.
No, I had a nice lie-in, so I don't think a nap's on the cards. Probably go for a walk a little bit later and just have a chill day, to be honest.
A walk, eh? Are you by Cardiff Bay?
No, we're in the city, actually.
Are you? You can walk either place, right? Either place is gonna be a good walk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'll have a little walk into the city for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, fun times. Okay. What else do I got? So growing up in Reading, are you from Reading?
From Reading, yeah.
And that's where?
Like the south of England. Same place as Dougie, actually. No. Further south than that.
Further south than that.
Well, like, so
how big's Reading? Like what are we talking? Is it not as big as Cardiff?
No, not as big as Cardiff, no. But not to it's big though. Reading's big, yeah. It's got a pretty large population and stuff. I'm from like a small town called Woodley, which comes under Reading.
Do they have hockey there?
Not really. No, I went to Bracknell, obviously to play my hockey, which is like 10 minutes from where I lived.
Bracknell, yeah. So how did you get into hockey?
So I'm the youngest of four, but I've got two older brothers. And my oldest, when he was around, I think 7, he went to watch a Bees game back when, I don't know if they were in was it Super League or the BNL?
Todd Kelman was probably running a muck on D, eh?
He might have been.
It's a small world when you start talking in your shed, folks.
I know. It's crazy. When I heard about him playing there, I was, but yeah, so he went to watch a game, and then with obviously my parents, and I guess he just loved it and just said,
that's
you know
all
what,
it
like,
takes.
I want to,
one game,
that's all
right?
it takes. Yeah. He said, I want to start playing, and then he ended up being pretty good and successful, and then it sort of just ran in the family from there. My other brother started playing when he was obviously even younger, and then me, I was sort of like born into it, so I started really young.
Yeah,
I think I started skating when I was like 2 or 3, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, that's
really young,
I think that was the same time I had Colby on skates. My son was
yeah.
after practice at a Devils practice, and he was a week before turning 2 was his first time.
Yeah, that's wild.
He could stand up without me holding on, but yeah, it was pretty.
That's crazy, hey?
It's crazy how fast shit happens, man. Like I remember those days, and now I look at them, and like Zoe was born in Cardiff, and like last night I could hardly pick her up to take her to bed. I'm like, Jesus, when did I get so old?
No, it's just crazy how it goes by.
Yeah, well, you're 22. You don't know shit yet.
Hey, you're right. You know what? You're right.
Oh, man. Okay, sorry. That's funny, though. But this is your best year of hockey ever with number 91, eh? Did you know that? Research team found that this is your best year of hockey. You're running amok.
Yeah, no, it's going good, yeah.
Who are you playing with?
Stick with 91. Right now?
Yeah.
I'm playing with Dougie and Benny Davies right now, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Some young Brits just running around, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got a Brit line going.
Cool.
Been a couple of times this season where obviously we've been on the ice, and we've had Richie and Batchy and D on the ice when we scored a goal.
All Brits.
Which is pretty funny, yeah. So we're in the huddle,
It is cool though when you think about like when you talk to people in the minor hockey journeys and like the different ways, but like when you guys have 5 Brits on the ice and you're scoring goals against maybe 5 imports, like it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, like we're not making a big deal out of it. We're having a joke with it and stuff, but like I know, like our coach,
it's cool.
He didn't realize how sort of like it's a big deal to have all Brits on the ice at once. And
well, it's actually wild, like how good Brits are. Like I find it interesting. There aren't that many people playing minor hockey to have that many guys good enough to play in the EIHL. Sorry for burping in the mic, folks. It's family day. I got a holiday. Cheers to the Bayfield Brewing Company. It's early. Judge me if you want, folks. Not every day I get to interview another Wally. Right? Okay. So that's cool. So have you been playing with them most of the year?
No. I mean, at the start it was sort of a mix. I actually at the start of the year was mostly playing with Sanford and Cox. And then sort of the lines got juggled around a bit, and then a while ago I started playing with Dougie and Benny. Yeah, we just sort of stuck with that.
How long has that been going on for? Hazy Sunset, New England IPA, Bayfield Brewing Company, 6:18 a.m. Judge me if you want.
6:18 a.m.
Well, I didn't drink last night because I had to get ready for today, man. right? It's family day.
Yeah.
It's family day. And I'm up at 6 a.m. to do this. So then I can enjoy family day with the family, right?
Yep.
So whatever. Hazy sunset.
Yeah. When did we start? We started playing. I don't know. It was like a couple months ago. I think we started playing together. Yeah.
Okay. So then like how much time are you guys getting? You penalty kill then? Power play? What are you doing?
Yeah, I don't really penalty kill. I do, but no, power play mostly. Yeah.
And what are you, second unit, maybe goal line guy stuffing it to the net? Yeah.
I mean, our units. I don't really say like a first and second unit, to be honest. Like both units are really good.
They play
but,
so both units play the same.
any
That's good when
any
that
unit can
happens,
go
when
out
they're
anytime,
challenging each other and it's not just the same unit going out first every time. When
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
whoever's hot and whoever was feeling it last time or whoever's fresh goes first. I think that's a better vibe for the team.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Or if like my unit was out playing the other unit, it'd be like, we'll play this one first, right?
Yeah. No, that's what it is. I think
That's good. I
we can
like
put
that.
trust in either unit to go out, whenever and succeed. So yeah, but no, I started the year. I was actually on the half wall. I was on the left half on my offside. I was on my lefty. And then now I've switched units and I'm bumper in the middle.
You're a bumper in the middle.
Yeah. I was a half full guy, now a bumper.
I hated the bumper. Don't say too much. You're only 22. Just go with it. Say you'll do anything. Okay. I hated it.
I actually, no, I like it. I played bumper when I was in.
So you got a good snapper, good one timer or what?
Well, I mean, like I'm not gonna pump my own tires.
Well, you can. It's a podcast. You're allowed to like say you're doing good things. It's like when I post stuff on Instagram, I'd never do it, but because it's a podcast, I'm allowed to like say, hey, look at all this stuff.
Yeah, that's true. No, but yeah, no, I like it actually. It's good. Sort of. I feel like you're involved a lot as well, and
well, that's good if they're keeping you involved. I remember that being that guy, and I just felt like I was spinning around watching all the guys passing around the outside. I'm like, I'm getting dizzy, man.
Yeah, no, I've had some of them as well. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, especially in practice. God, when the guys aren't really shooting it as much in practice, and they just keep passing around, and you're like following it.
Seam.
Okay, so that's what you're doing now. You're the bumper now.
Yeah, bumper. Yeah.
And who else is on that unit?
We've got Reed, Crandall, Dixon, and Register.
Oh, that's a solid unit, eh?
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
You're a 22-year-old Brit with them, eh?
Yeah.
Huh. When do they announce the next Team GB?
I don't know when they announce it.
Or I guess it's training camp, right?
Yeah, I'll have like the training camp, but then they usually sort of a long list and.
Right. I remember that there'd be a long list and then they go somewhere or like the Sky Dome in Coventry. I think they used to go to for a training camp.
Still do. Yeah, still do.
Oh, why would you go anywhere else? Just an idea, folks.
Yeah.
Just thinking out loud. Okay, sorry. You grew up in Reading, played. So then you started playing hockey in Bracknell. So where's Guildford? Is Guildford by your hometown or not?
Guildford's obviously in Surrey. It's like 45 minutes from where I live.
You can say obviously, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, shouldn't say that really, should I? But yeah, no, it's in Surrey. Yeah, 45 minutes from where I was. Yeah.
Okay, so so you were playing for Bracknell growing up, and then I don't know. The research team was looking at it. You played under 16 for 4 years.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
So you're starting when you're
playing up a lot.
You're playing 11 years old against 15-year-olds.
I can't remember, to be honest. Probably something like that. Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking about the size difference when I look around the arenas here in Canada, and to thinking of 11-year-old playing against a 15-year-old. Like the 15-year-old puberty could have hit him like a truck. He could have pubic hair and just be crushing you.
Yeah, and I was tiny as well when I was younger. Like,
right?
I'm not saying I'm big. I'm not saying I'm big now, but I was like
No, I get it.
always
I was the
the
same.
late grower.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, no, that doesn't help.
Grower, not a shower. Eh?
But...
So, yeah. God, it's
But
early.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy though. So when do you start playing contact in the UK? When are you allowed to hit?
Under 14s, I believe.
So you're playing under 16s and you're getting hit as an 11-year-old if they could hit you. They'd have
Yeah.
to catch you, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Huh.
No, I remember that, though.
Interesting.
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys grew
Yeah.
up though. I've talked around in my shed now, right? Because I always grew up like in a small town where like your team was your team and that's
Yeah.
your team for the year. And that's why I loved Europe so much, is because you show up and like it's your team for the year. That's what you got.
Yeah.
Instead of like North America. But you guys over there, you guys can be on like 3 teams in a year. You can be on the under 14s, the under 16s, the men's 3rd division. Like you can play on 3-4 teams in a season. And that's kind of weird to like have it feel like one team, right?
It is. Yeah, but I think obviously, like you said over there and in Europe, I think the standards probably like it's higher and
Well, there's
a lot
more players and more.
competitive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here, I think in order to sort of play to your highest level or ability,
You have to
maybe
do it,
going
right?
up and exactly. Otherwise, you're not really getting any benefit out of it. So that's definitely a big part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't even know. Hockey's probably expensive in the UK for minor hockey, eh?
Yeah, I know like equipment and obviously I don't even know what
Because
the
it'd be way
cost is,
harder to
honest
get,
with
and
you,
it's
but
expensive as hell here.
yeah, I know. Yeah, the ice times were always really late at night, and obviously, like I said, I don't know how much sort of it was costing my parents, but yeah, I know it wasn't cheap.
Yeah. No. Okay. What'd your parents do for a living? Just curious.
Well, they
Where
they
are
both,
they? They're in Reading?
yeah, they're in Reading. Yeah,
Okay.
my dad has an office job, which back in the day when they met, my mum had the same job. But now my mum, she's got like her own cafe and stuff, and my dad's still got the same
Cool.
job. Yeah, yeah,
She's got a cafe.
yeah,
What do we got? Like
yeah. She runs the
little
catering
soups and
business.
sandwiches? What are we doing? Any food?
Everything. She can do everything.
Is that right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's in Reading?
Yeah.
What's it
Reading, yeah.
called? Get
What
the cafe. We'll get the fans there.
just in the park.
Just in the park
in the
in
park.
Reading, folks. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. Okay.
There you go.
So you grow up then playing for Bracknell, which is just nearby. So how do you decide and how does it happen that you leave to go to Písek in the Czech Republic?
Písek, yeah.
Písek.
Písek, yeah.
Where's Písek? Is that a town? Is that what it's called?
It's a tiny town in Czech. It's close to Prague. It's about an hour from Prague, I think.
Prague's a nice city.
Oh, unreal. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, that
Unreal.
was like our first European trip when we were over there, like for the national team break in Germany.
Yeah.
And man, they had a museum that we went to. It was wild. Dude. Have you ever checked out the sex museum in Prague?
I haven't, no. I haven't.
Man, there's some wild contraptions in that place.
I'm sure there is. That would not surprise me at all.
Anyways, PG-13 pod, folks. But there was a very strange teeter-totter found in the countryside of Italy. I remember that was pretty interesting to see in that museum.
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry.
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Písek.
Yeah, Písek there. Yeah.
Písek.
It was a tiny town, and I went to.
How does that happen? How do you end up going there? Somebody has to call somebody, and then you and your parents have to sit down and be like, yeah, I think we're going to the Czech Republic.
Yeah, I went to camp when I was like So I went there for 2 years, 14 and 15. It was in Kladno, which is like
Did you
where
say
Yars
you're
are from.
14 and 15? It says you played for the under 18s.
I might have been, I can't remember, 15, 16 when I went to, I moved when I was 16 or 17, I believe.
Okay. So that's
I
similar
might
to
have
when
just
North
turned
Americans leave
17.
home to like play junior and stuff, right? It's a similar thing.
Yeah, but no, but so I went to a camp the first year, just for the summer. And then I came back, played in the UK, and then I went back the next year to the same camp. And like this was like my second year in under 18s, and I expressed to, the coach stuff on the camp that I want to sort of move and play in Europe, play abroad, like in Czech or wherever. And
You wanted to go for it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, one of the guys there, one of the coaches, he knew a coach on a team in PSEC, and they'd just been promoted from the second league to the under 18 extra liga. And
so that's
he
going to
said,
be
like,
good hockey. Like the top Czech kids are going to be legit.
Oh yeah. And then like, I'll get onto it, but he sort of said, yeah, like I can sort like a tryout and stuff. And I was like, yeah, like that's awesome, sounds great. So I went for a trial there, a couple of other teams as well. But they came back and sort of said, yeah, like we'll have you. And at the time, I'm thinking, I've just come from the UK. I've got a couple other teams that I tried for, so they want me, but they've been in the extra league for a while. Like they'll have their guys. I'm thinking, I think I'm better off going for a team that's just been promoted in terms of ice time and playing. I thought that'd be the best case. So yeah, I just went from there, and ended up going there.
So then when you move over there, where do you live? Like, are you living by yourself? You got like other guys with you? Or are you with a family?
So like they had it was actually pretty crazy, but they had a hotel like attached to the rink.
So it was just hockey all day.
It was called Hotel Bully, which is like bully in Czech is face off. So like called Hotel Face Off.
That's bully's the same in German, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So yeah, the hotel was attached to the rink, and I was there for like the first. So their preseason starts early out there.
Oh yeah, they love running around and jumping and squatting and lifting weights. Yeah.
But I was in that hotel from the summer up until Christmas, and then I went home for Christmas. Then when I came back, I was in an apartment. But a lot of the guys, like from a lot of the age, would stay there. Obviously, they'd have their hometown and stuff they'd go back to sometimes, but they'd be there a lot and training all week. So everyone would usually just like stay in that hotel.
So when you're staying in a hotel, because I lived in a hotel in the EIHL and I hated every second of it because like you have to eat out every meal. What were they doing for food then? They probably have something made for you if they're attached to the arena.
So yeah, they'd sort us out, like they'd give us like cards as well for like local like restaurants and stuff. You'd say I'm with the team and they would sort you out what was on the menu and stuff like that.
So what's going on with Czech food? What are you eating? Last guy that was just on was playing in the Czech right now, and he was saying he's been eating potato pancakes and duck.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe
the Bully Hotel didn't have that.
No, they didn't have any food there. I was going out all the time, but yeah, there's a lot, to be honest with you. I mean, not so much though. I haven't had duck, I wouldn't say. There's this thing called, I can't even pronounce it, like smajne zizek.
Smajne zizek?
Zizek. Yeah, I can't pronounce it.
Can you speak Czech?
I can speak a little, like a little bit. Nothing crazy though.
That's cool though.
Yeah, helps.
They say if you don't use it, you will lose it.
Yeah, well, it helps. Like I met my girlfriend in Czech Republic, so
is she Czech?
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, that helps. I'm learning more now. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're still using it. So how you taught Dougie any? Because he knew Swedish, right?
Yeah, so he speaks fluent Swedish actually, which is wild. Like I spoke to him about, he didn't
He's
even
like
like go
full
to
fluent.
school. Full fluent, yeah.
That's weird, eh?
And I said to him like, oh yeah, but like you went to school and stuff out there, and he was like, no, I didn't. I
Yeah.
just learned from like hearing people.
And that's the same way I learned German. And tomorrow I'm having on a German guy, but I never use it, right? So it's weird because you forget it. But I think if I was around it for even a couple days,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it'll all
you'd
come
get it.
back.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
for
So
sure. I
so
think so.
so your gal's from the Czech Republic. So is she from
Yeah,
Pisek?
yeah. No, she's not from Pisek. No, she's from Jelava. That's where I played my
Yelava?
second. Where Jelava, yeah,
Okay.
Jelava. That's where I played my second year. Yeah,
So you switched teams too, then, eh? So you're like right into the Czech junior hockey.
yeah. So that
So what's the
yeah,
first year like then? How's it go? You're in the first league and you're just over there as a young Brit that's really been playing 4 years of under 16. So
yeah, yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
a bit different, eh?
It was different. I remember my first game. I played like a lot of preseason games, and I was out. I was like, whoa. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to get used to this. It was fast. Like some of the kids out there was like so good. I was like, well, this is crazy. But no, over a little bit of time, I got used to it. But yeah, like I said, we were a team that just got promoted. So to be honest with you, we were losing, a lot of our games and getting pumped some games.
Yeah. There's a big
But
gap, eh? And
yeah, yeah,
top to the bottom in Europe normally.
yeah, yeah. Um, so yeah, and I just moved over and I was playing a lot, and that's what I was sort of my main focus was at the time, my
So, okay.
development.
What about school? What's going on in your school life at this point? Because you're still young enough, you should be in school.
No, I honestly I didn't go to school no when I was there. I tried. I actually tried in PSEC, and after 2 days, they said like, don't even worry about it because they didn't speak any English there. Like it was a tiny town in Czech. They said,
So you'd have to go to school and check, and you don't know
yeah, and I
Czech.
was no, I don't know exactly, exactly.
So it's pretty
So
tough.
I'm sitting at the back of the classrooms, and everything's in Czech, and I'm just like, they said like you don't have to worry about it. Basically, what they said to me, so I don't have to do any work. I remember they actually did an English lesson, and they asked me to go up, and I basically took the lesson. Yeah,
But then how do you
I
tell them
basically
what
took
the
the
word
lesson.
is in Czech if you don't know it?
Well, they had their English teacher there, or yeah, their English teacher there, who spoke like I'm not broken. They speak English, but obviously because I was from England, and she just basically said, you come up and explain what this is, and if they didn't understand it, she would explain to them in Czech. But yeah, it was
Oh,
wild. Yeah.
that's
But after 2 days,
hilarious.
they said, yeah, just scrap it. Basically, you don't have to do it, which
So
is
then you
fine,
just
fine
weren't
by
going
me.
to school. You're just a hockey player at the Bully Hotel.
Exactly. I was at the rink pretty much, yeah, all day,
So what do you do?
all
Were
day,
you
every
were you
day.
on the ice most of the day, or like you're lifting weights, or what are you doing it,
Uh, a
or
bit
just
of
hanging
everything.
out?
Obviously, they like. I'm pretty sure it's the same everywhere in Europe, but they're big on like working out all the time, like
Yeah,
gym sessions on the
yeah.
ice, like every day was like a bit of a bagger. So I
Mhm.
wouldn't really be lifting weights during the day as much, just because I know when it comes to whenever our training time was
It
in the
was gonna be
day,
hard
I know
enough.
we'd have a heavy gym session. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Europeans, they would really get after the off ice. Like it was some like the one team I was on in Germany. What you did off the ice was almost more important than like actually scoring goals and winning games.
yeah, it's all about work. It's all about work ethic out there. Yeah.
Strange times. Anyways,
The
okay, so that year you guys get smashed probably a bunch of games, eh? But you're
yeah,
having fun and you're playing high-end
exactly.
hockey and you're getting
Yeah.
ice time. So it's everything you hoped it would be. And you don't even have to go to school and you're 16. Pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. And pretty crazy to think about it, but yeah.
Yeah. So okay. And then what else? I got so you switch teams though the next year. No, is that
Yeah.
first year though you're in Czech? Is your first year making Team GB?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
under 18, you make the Team GB under 18, right? So where do you play?
Where did we go? We played in where were we? I can't even remember.
Holy moly, you're only
Oh,
22, eh?
South. We went to South Korea.
You almost didn't know you went to South Korea and you're
No,
fucking
sorry. Yeah,
22.
no. I was thinking of.
Get it
I,
together,
some
man.
reason-
It's fucking
Sorry.
6:40 over here.
Sorry, no. I was thinking on the 20 for some reason. But yeah, no, we went to South Korea, which was
South
actually
Korea, eh? That's
it was actually an unreal
kind of neat
experience.
to
Yeah.
see. No?
Yeah, it was an unreal experience because they had the Winter Olympics there, and we were like the tester event for the Winter Olympics. So we were all young kids in what is it, Division 2A, and we're being treated like we're in the Winter Olympics. We're getting guys come around with Gatorades and Powerades, like giving us whatever we want. But no, it was awesome. Yeah, it was great. I played in a huge arena.
South Korea was I guess the year I ended up in Cardiff when I left Denmark. It was either I was trying to get to the Asian League, which was South Korea, Japan, and China, or I went to Cardiff. Those were the two options near the end. And
really?
yeah. And we were pregnant, so it would have been having Zoe in Cardiff or in like Korea.
Yeah.
So I don't know what would have happened, but everything worked out.
Would have been different. It would have been different for sure.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely would have been different. I think we made the right decision.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think so too.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we here? So under 18s, that's where you play. So did you do any good? Did you get any ice time?
For GB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're playing in Czech now. So you're one of those Brits that like is abroad now. So now you're hot shit, eh? So you're probably playing first line.
Yeah, no, I had good ice time and stuff. I think we just, I don't know why, like we had a good team. Arguably should have been the top team there. And by our last game, it was like if we didn't win, we would have been relegated. So
really,
we kind of struggled a bit. Yeah.
Then, eh?
No, we didn't. No.
So what kind of countries are in Korea for that tournament? Do you remember? Like what? I always find it interesting, the countries that are in these tournaments.
It's always the same. Like it was the same like 3 years I played.
Like Hungary, those type?
No, not it was like Estonia, obviously Korea. We had like Japan 1 year, Romania, and what's the last one? I can't remember the last one, but yeah.
So you guys didn't do well that first year then, eh?
No, we didn't.
Well, then second year you switched teams to Dukla Chehlava.
Yehlava, yeah. Dukla Yehlava. Yeah,
Dukla Yehlava.
Yeah.
So the J is silent, like in jogging.
Yeah, they yeah, so they say their J's are like a year there. So but yeah, no.
By the way, Woolen Chop, brown ale.
Like I said though, like I was saying earlier, I trialed a few teams, and Yellow was one of the teams I trialed out for under 18s. And they did what they wanted me there, my under 18 year, but I decided to go to PSEC, like I explained. But yeah, I
So then once you proved you could do her, and then the bigger team, the better team in the league is more appealing. Right?
And yeah. And like where I was in under 20s team in the EIHL. So obviously I sort of thought in my head, if I want to play at the highest level, I can't sit there anyway. So yeah, I went to Yelava. I had to do like another trial basically. I already trialed there for under 18s, but I had to do another trial, and then
What is a trial? Like a tryout?
Yeah, like a tryout, yeah.
How many kids are at a tryout to make the team?
Well, they didn't hold tryouts for the team. They had their team, and then I sort of just came in. It was kind of like I came into like this.
It was
team
just
that
for
all
you
together,
because
they
you're
know
the
each
import,
other,
and they're like, "Who's this little punk?"
basically. And I didn't speak any Czech, like I said, and it was sort of they didn't speak any English. So it was a bit. So I came into a room, and it's just like silence, and I got to go on the ice, but no, I did well, and made the team. And
Were they
went there.
were the players welcoming?
This is what I mean. Like they're not very like welcoming. No,
No.
they're like, but they're not.
They're not welcoming, but they're not like, "Hey, let's go do this today and let me show you some Czech stuff," right?
And like, obviously, I found out as the year went on, like a lot of them spoke English, but maybe they've just met me. They're not going to come up and start speaking another language to me, right? Whereas they're shy.
But do you not find that
whatever.
weird that like if you could speak English and you have a kid that's just shown up on your team is going to be on your team that could speak English, and you'd be like, I should go up and chat with him and be like, "Hi, I'm your new teammate and I can speak English."
Yeah. No, I thought the same thing. I like if someone came into say like the team I was in and they were like on that like they're a new guy, I would introduce myself and stuff. But no, they're not really like that. They weren't really like that out there. They're quite sort of
it is there, and it's interesting when you live around the world that like where people are from, where they grow up, whether it's the town in the country, but each country's different, but then each town's different. Like whether it's a big city, a small town, it's all different. And it's kind of what I find it's interesting talking around. It makes who you are. I remember playing with Czechs and like they weren't bad people, they weren't good people. It wasn't like we were gonna go out for lunch and like shoot the shit and like I don't know, it's just different.
It is different. No, I agree. Yeah, it's they're just different people. Yeah.
Well, it's a different culture. It's all different, right? And I found Brits to be way more like Bruce County folk where I live now than anywhere else I've ever been in my life.
Exactly.
And maybe that's why we have a lot of Brits that like where I live, there's like a Scottish festival, or there used to be every summer, and it's a big Scottish thing, right? And I guess that's why everybody around here likes to get in one.
Yeah, that would explain it for sure. Yeah.
But that's maybe why I fit it around here too, you know. a lot of UK folks, descendants, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But it is true. Everywhere you live is different. So then the second year, so the first year is the Bully Hotel, the Face Off Motel. The next year, what are you doing? You're in an apartment then?
So when I was there in the summer, so like I couldn't like when I look back on it now, I went there like January, March, end of April. I was there like end of April to start our off season.
For the next season. To run around tracks and stuff, right?
Run around tracks, testing. It was like end of April, like it was.
Oh, they're intense, it was, aren't they?
Yeah. So I was in. They had a football team there. It was like a men's football team. Soccer, you call it.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. You don't think you should see me play two touch?
I know
soccer and football. Just ask around.
So they had like a big men's football team there, and they had like a stadium, and they had I think they had like an academy and stuff, and they had like accommodation in Yellow in the town. And just during the summer, I stayed there basically, which was fine. And then when the season started, I moved into an apartment.
I have so much to say and I keep forgetting what I'm going to say when it's time, but that's okay. It's early, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Next question though was when you're over there, okay, and you're a young buck and you're, figuring out life, but you're in Czech in the Bully Motel, and then you go to the next place and you're running around tracks all summer, and your buddies are all back at home. They're all having fun. It's the summer, whatever, people you've grown up with. Is it not kind of lonely and hard to like commit yourself like that this is what I'm doing, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm gonna be? No,
I never had that. I always
you're
knew,
committed,
like,
you're into it.
yeah, I always knew like that's what I wanted to do. And although it's an absolute grind at times, and you're battling with the training and stuff in the summer, and it's hard, but no, it's something I always knew that I like wanted to do. So
Well,
it was
you're
never
doing it,
really like
you're doing
a
it, big
question
guy.
for me. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, you're doing
yeah.
it. 22,
Oh
eh?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sure Devils fans, EIHL fans never want to know about this, but you're 22 and you're doing this well. You ever think like now spreading your wings over here and like going up and down and bussing all over the place and like all the other stuff you hear about on my shed in the shed?
Yeah, yeah. No, of course, yes, I thought about it, and like my end goal is to, whether it be North America or Europe, is to try to play at a higher level, obviously.
Well, and
Um,
then exactly, you want to play at the highest level you possibly can, right? And then be
yeah,
the best you could possibly be, right?
exactly. So no, that's always on my mind. That's what sort of I strive for, to be honest with you. Yeah.
No, and when you look at your numbers and you're only 22, I mean, it's kind of wild that you're a Brit. Okay, moving on. Oh, I got a question. There's another guy, another Brit on your team, Sean Norris.
Yeah.
It said he was a Brit with a Czech pass. Is he kind of how you got over there?
Yeah, me and him sort of like we did it like together.
Research
basically.
team was hot.
Yeah, yeah. No, we played on the same teams. We were out there together. So that obviously that helped massively as well. Like being with someone and that sort of thing. And but yeah, no, he spoke Czech and stuff, and sort of open like that side of things of like
Oh, he was
translating and
kind of
stuff.
the what's the word I'm looking for? The liaison between you and the Czech guys, right? Is that the word?
Yeah, I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you, but
Oh dear, really? Okay. It's like the guy that got
no.
you in with the Czech guys, I think. I don't know. I don't have the definition with me. The research team didn't get that one, but
But
okay.
yeah, no, with the in terms of language and stuff, yeah, it was massive. It was huge.
So he was a Brit that could speak Czech.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, his mum's Czech, so
Okay.
speaking Czech since he was a kid. Yeah.
Okay. Next question then. Yeah, after that year, then you decide to go home and you signed with the Guildford Flames. So how does that happen?
So obviously I played in Guildford when I was younger. They had a guy called Milos Malachek was there. He was like my junior coach when I was there, and he was the assistant coach with Flames. So I sort of reached out to him to begin with. But even like earlier than that, when I was in Czech, my oldest brother like played for the Flames when they were in the EPL. And I went there and trained when I was under 18s, coming back from Czech, and when I had like a Christmas break, I can't remember. But just to get on the ice, I was like training with them, and they have the same coach they have now, and like Paul Dixon. So I had that connection there already. So when I reached out, he sort of knew what kind of player I was already. And then
it's all about the connection.
kinda.
You got to have a connection with the people, or you're just some random guy that don't know,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm jumping ahead right now. Then how'd you end up in Cardiff? I'm gonna just for one question, we'll go back. But who did you know? Who reached out to you? Was it when this year did you sign with the Devils? Is it the new coach? Is it Todd before the new coach is hired? How do you end up signing with Cardiff?
If you're talking of like connections, obviously, like I knew Dougie was here, but I think it came about basically from the Elite Series.
Okay.
The Elite Series that went on.
Yeah, they forced you to play for the Steelers.
Yeah, so I got drafted to the Steelers.
I know. I'm just kidding. Kit Kats, Buenos, and Twix, folks.
Yeah, I was in Sheffield for that, and I did well, and opened up some teams, got in contact, Cardiff being one of them, and
Well, you were drafted
and
high too, so people knew about you.
yeah, I
Research
think
team was
that helped.
hot.
Yeah, they're on it right now. I'll tell you that.
Oh, well, it was
They're on the
last week
money.
they were on it, buddy. It wasn't today. You got to be prepared, right?
Yeah, 100%.
What is that cup? What's number 21?
This isn't mine. This is Dougie's. I'm guessing it's
But he's
was his
number
birthday or
16.
something. I'm guessing it's his 21st birthday, something he got it. I don't know.
Okay. What's he up to today? Where is he?
He's actually out. He's out right now. I believe his brother is playing Celtic Manor, so he's walking around with him. I think
He's just walking while the brother plays.
I think so. Yeah, or he's gone to the hotel just to say hello. I don't know, but he was up and out early this morning.
Yeah, no, I would been the Celtic Manor for the what was it called? The Christmas thing there where the kids go to see Santa. The Grotto? That's what it's called.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's I haven't heard of that, but it's a cool spot.
It really is. Yeah, that was the only time I went there. I never got to golf there, but that was where the Ryder Cup was, right?
Yeah. Well, some of us actually played it.
Are you a golfer?
I'm a golfer, yeah.
I want to be, but I got young kids, so it's like a 10-year plan.
Yeah. Different for me. I haven't got any of those sort of, don't worry about that. So
so you get to golf, eh?
Yeah, obviously not now the weather's been awful, but it's in the summer and stuff, yeah. And
I always put the clubs away for the winter. When hockey season started, I always put the clubs away. I couldn't do both during the hockey season.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. I'll play a few rounds maybe during the year, but rarely. It's always in the summer.
Yeah, me too.
But like I just said, we have a group here that we have a lot of golfers, so we've actually been out a fair amount of times this season already.
Well, that's good. I mean, no, that's fun, man. That brings teams together. Doing shit off the ice doesn't matter what it is. You gotta do shit with your teammates,
Yeah, for sure.
That helps on the ice. Anyways, so you go back. So then, what else do I got here? You, no, I don't know what that note's about. What kind of ice time did you get that second year in Czech then when you go to the bigger club? Are you like top two lines and in the Czech extra liga?
I started off like third, fourth, to be honest with you. And then I sort of like worked my way up. Basically, obviously I was kind of expecting that anyway, like a new guy, like they already had, their studs basically.
Yeah.
Well,
they'd have guys that are going to get drafted top couple rounds to the show, right?
Yeah,
and all those.
Yeah, we had some
for the Canadian fans that listen to this, like people don't get how many hockey players there are in the world. Like in the Czech Republic, there's so many hockey players, right? Like in Sweden, there's so many hockey players.
Yeah, Czech's obviously a tiny country, but like hockey is just the thing out there, obviously. Everyone watches it, everyone knows about it, everyone plays it.
And shout out to Yager. That guy just turned 50 and he's still playing pro.
Oh yeah. Insane.
50.
Insane.
You think?
My
body broke at 32. The guy's 50.
I met Yager when I went to his camp, and wow, yeah, insane how he was old then and the shape he was in, and it was ridiculous.
Well, I remember playing with a guy in Bietigheim, and he was talking about playing with him in Washington, like back whenever. And then he was talking about how he was a vet and an old guy then. Like we're talking, this is 15 years later.
It's funny though, obviously he's still playing now, but he's playing in Kladno, and that's like it's his hometown. He's like
the owner.
He runs the show. Yeah, he runs the show there. So I was actually watching because they're in the extra league now, but they were in the second league like last year, and they were in the playoffs. And I remember like watching the games on TV, like one of the games, and he just goes on the ice whenever he wants. He doesn't he's not playing his shifts with his line. He'll you won't see him for 10 minutes and be a power play and he'll be out on the ice. Like he just does what he wants.
And he just knows when it's time and when it's not, and he just picks and chooses. And
exactly.
If you ever watch the NHL from back when I was a kid, Gretzky, Lemieux, Yager, those guys were literally staying out the entire power play, and they wouldn't even come back past the far blue line. They'd let the team go get the puck and bring it up, and they'd just stand there and wait
for it. Yeah.
And then they'd set up the power play. And it's so different than hockey now.
Must be nice.
It would have been nice. Yeah. Okay. You made the under 20 World Juniors twice, right?
Yeah.
And Dougie's on those teams, or at least one of them.
He was on my first year. Yeah.
9 points in 5 games for Dougie. And you also ran a muck. Not the first year, the second year. You had 9 points in 5 games and 5 goals. 5 goals in 5 games in the World Juniors.
Yeah.
Huh. So the other guy that you played with, he's doing all right. Liam Kirk, but he's hurt this year. Right?
Yeah, he is. I think he tore his ACL.
When I saw that happen, dude, I was 23 or 4 when I tore my PCL. And when I saw that, it just sucks, man, because it's tough at that age to miss a season, right?
Yeah, especially the stage he's at as well.
Right where he'd got himself to, and that's a tough year to miss, but that sucks.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it'll bounce back though.
Yeah, so he's pretty good, eh? I don't know.
He's good, yeah, he's good.
So you played with him both years, eh? And you guys would have been line mates, just crushing it.
Yeah, my second year.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, my second year we were line mates. Yeah, it was me, him, and Kieran Brown. We were on the line together.
Who does he play for?
Plays in EIHL now.
Okay. Yeah. It is interesting in the British league though. There's only so many spots in the EIHL, right? There's only so much ice time, and it's
exactly.
At what age do you decide I'm ready for the jump or not, and am I actually going to get ice time or not? Right.
Well, that's the thing. I think you've got to obviously be ready for the jump, but it's a matter of you got to think sort of sometimes is it worth to make it now for the ice time I'm gonna get?
Or should I play a lot in the lower leagues, but then am I just a lower league guy if I keep playing here, right?
Exactly. That's the problem a lot of guys have.
Yeah.
But I think, if you just take advantage of your opportunities and
it's a lot like getting called up in North America. It's a lot like when you get there, you got to be ready to rock, right?
Exactly. Yeah, you've got to make the most. Because there's a saying, when I went to Guildford my first year, I wasn't playing a ton, but I just try to make the most of the opportunities I'd get, the shifts I'd get. You have to.
Right. And what's weird, right, is for me, probably for you, is you play a ton your whole life. And then all of a sudden, when I got to the AHL, I'm on the 4th line. And I'm well, you only play 7 minutes a night. And when you get on the ice, you haven't handled the puck. You've hardly touched it. And then you get out there and you're all nervous and you're God, I'm not in the groove at all. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
as a skill guy, it's way harder.
Yeah. You're in the 4th line. You're in a different role and you're yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
it's tough.
Okay. What else are we talking about here? So those 2 under 20 tournaments, where were they? Do you know? Do you remember going to Korea this time?
Yeah. Yeah. No, the first one was in Dumfries in Scotland.
Really?
And the second one was in Estonia. Yeah.
That's
don't know
kind
why
of
they have it
boring,
there.
eh?
I don't. I guess so, like a lot of us, we were all asking the same sort of question. But like all these, they got like a lot of good rinks. You know, you got your Nottinghams, your Sheffields, your Belfasts, Cardiff.
You guys didn't
Like,
want
why
to play
not
in
go
the
here? And
big
they go
blue
like,
tent, but okay.
yeah, true. That's true, actually. But yeah, so we got like Dumfries, which is like it's like a small town in Scotland. Like the ice pad's not even like Olympic size. The neutral zone was tiny, and you just sort of you ask like why, but yeah, no, we played our first year and the second year in Estonia, which is actually they got a really nice arena there, really good spot.
I still can't picture Estonia. Like it keeps coming up, and I'm like, I don't know Estonia at all. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just they just got Tallinn, which is their main city, right? Which is
Talon.
actually really nice. Yeah, I was surprised when I went there. It was really nice.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's very nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember any meals you ate in Estonia?
Oh,
You hardly remember Korea,
like
so probably not.
it's just like the breakfast was just like I don't know, it's like a European thing. Like here you have like eggs, bacon, like sausage and beans and whatnot, and like there they just I don't know they have this, like odd thing. They have like sausages for breakfast that you'd get in like a hot dog, for example.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't really want to eat this.
Well, I still don't get
morning.
like the fried tomato on your breakfast. Like you go to an
Yeah,
airport
I
and
know.
you get a breakfast and they put that half of a tomato that's like, and it's like, why are you giving me this? Like, I don't understand. What do you want me to do with this?
I know. And like a lot of the boys here, even like this season's happened to tell me we've been on the road and in the hotel for breakfast. Like I'll put like beans like as like a top and like on like my eggs and stuff.
You're
And like,
putting like
you know,
baked
spread it
beans,
around.
like
Baked beans, yeah.
on your eggs.
Yeah, and like they'd be like, "What's the deal with you guys and like beans, like and putting it on like your eggs and stuff?" I'm like, I don't know, it's good.
I don't think we're eating enough beans in Canada, to be honest. I think you guys eat more beans and you're utilizing them more. We're not there. We're not
No.
using them. Not enough, I don't think.
Get into it.
Okay. We better keep going here, eh? It's family day. I gotta be done and ready for family day soon, right? Oh shit. Okay. So I don't know where we're at. Where were we? We're in the under 20 tournaments.
In the 20s, yeah.
Where what?
GB.
Yeah. And so you played one in Scotland. Where was the other one again? Estonia. Okay. So you guys finished third. That sucks, eh? Third's cool. You get a bronze, but like you obviously lost the semifinal game that like
Yeah. It was frustrating. It's like I said, like every year we have a good team. We go into the tournament really like we think, we should win this, you know. And I don't know what it is. It was the same when we were in Estonia. We got bronze there. We were actually playing Japan in a gold medal game. But because Korea beat us in the shootout and won their last game, if we lost, we'd take bronze basically. And we ended up losing that. And that hurt because like we knew we were better than Korea and Japan and we lost to both of them. Ended up taking bronze, and then the same in Estonia. Like
so it's not like a final game where it's like or semi-final game to see who makes it. It's just a round robin.
Yeah, it's a round robin, exactly.
That's what we're into right now in under 11. It's stressful shit, man. Yesterday's game, my heart was beating. I like when you start watching like and you're the coach of a kids team.
Yeah.
Holy moly, man. I think I need to start exercising again because my heart was beating at an irregular rate. And I was so into it, man. I was right on those kids.
And stuff. Come on, skate.
No, it wasn't. I don't yell at them like that. It's like when they get to the bench, I'm like, you guys realize what's going on here. Like you need to block that shot. Like if you get out of the way of that shot again, your teammates are seeing that.
everyone's getting out of the
And
way.
they get it though, because like the end of the game, man, there was a couple times the puck was right in front of our net, and it was nuts. But Knox, our goalie, man, he was on fire. Yeah.
That's unreal.
Oh God,
That's so good that they're that young and they've got that like competitiveness.
Oh, they're into it, man. They're like my team is into it, and I love it. I love coaching them. It's so much fun.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Anyways, moving on, because my parents always told me nobody will ever care about your kids' minor hockey, but I keep telling everybody about it because I don't care what you think, you know, because we're having a blast and we're gonna do this, fellas.
Yeah.
Anyways, Guildford, you moved back there then after you go there for 2 years, and I was looking at the roster. I don't like know anybody. It made me feel really old, or maybe I just don't know the Guildford Flames, but the only guys I have written down that I knew were Mike Will and Ben Davies.
Yeah. Both played in Cardiff. Well, obviously Benny's here now, but Mike Will played in Cardiff as well.
Yeah. High-end photographer.
Yeah, that guy's he's awesome, to be honest. I remember when we were
was always
Guildford,
a great guy, great attitude.
Awesome guy.
Yeah.
Awesome guy, yeah. Awesome guy. Yeah, no, it's funny. He was like our third goalie in Guildford, but he would always be coming in. He'd be like, he'd have, I don't know how many phones he'd have. He'd have so many on the go because he like his photography business, and
when he was just starting that with me, right? Like he was just out like doing a few pictures when I was with him, and he was just getting started. And then like within a couple of years, I could imagine if he's with you, he would have had multiple phones because
it was wild. He was in London, like after practice every day. He was going to London, you know, every day, flying to. He had days off. He'd be flying to a different country, you know, doing what he's got to do, just non-stop. Like everywhere we'd go traveling, he had a laptop on his phone, like constant. I was like, how do you even do it? Like, I don't. It's crazy.
Oh, if you're passionate about something, it's it's crazy how hard you'll work, right?
Yeah.
You could even get up at 6 a.m. and drink beers with guys you've never met. Family day, folks.
Drinking beers at 6 a.m.
So for those 2 years though, you're probably fourth line guy, not much ice time, maybe a little penalty kill, but like I saw the stats, you didn't really get that much of a chance, eh?
No, it was it was tough. It was.
And how old are you you're still pretty young.
Yeah, I was I just turned, so my first year I just turned 19 that summer. And then 20 my second year.
So then did you find a big difference between the Czech practices and then coming back to the UK?
To be honest, like the practices in Czech were probably like harder.
Yeah.
In terms of the stuff they'd have us, you know, doing. Like, for example, like we'd always start off like a training with like be like one-on-one, like protect the puck. You know, whoever doesn't keep it has a forfeit or something, you know, stuff like that.
Has a what?
Here it has to do like a forfeit, whether it be like push-ups or like something like that, you know. But yeah, no, it was but then coming here, obviously it was like the pro level, everything was a lot more, you know, like go. It's higher tempo here.
Well, and they expect every pass to be on, and you know, it's a little different
they expect the same in Czech as well with the juniors, just because like the level it was at. But I think, you know, here it was like, you know, you got guys that have played in the top leagues all over the world. Like it's different, right?
Yeah, no, every league's different. You play it, man. It's kind of interesting, like when you talk around. Okay, so then you do the 2 years. You are like, what's Guildford like? I don't know Guildford. Is it what's that rink like?
Oh, the Spectrum. It's like it's a leisure center rink. So yeah, they've got like a swimming pool there, bowling alley, and then the rink, which I think holds like 2 to 3 maybe thousand, not even 3.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know.
Did they not have a hot start to this year and now just are
yeah,
having
they
a
did.
tough go.
Yeah, like they had a really hot start to this year.
Kind of
And
weird
then
when
I
it
don't know what
switches like
happened.
that, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what sort of like they're a good team, and
You'd have
like, we've
some,
had some we've
you'd
had
have
some really
some,
good
as
games
they'd
against them.
call it in the UK, Bayfield Brewing Company, Navigating Lieutenant. You would have some mates on that team, as they'd call it.
Yeah, yeah, I've got some mates on that team. Yeah, I do. Yeah, they had some guys returning and then stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like we've had some really good games against them this year. But yeah,
I
pro
when I
hockey.
looked at their roster, like it's weird, right? Because the connections you have are kind of all intertwined. When it comes to that team, I didn't really know anybody. Like none of the North Americans, none of the guys they're bringing over,
No,
none of them I knew at all.
no, they tend to. They've got a history of sort of going for guys out of like Canadian university as well.
Right. Yeah. Getting some guys to come over for cheap and see if they can hit.
Yeah,
Yeah. I gotcha. Okay. So then after that year, the 2 years there, I guess it's all when the baloney all starts because you go to Nittorps in
yeah,
Sweden for
Nittorp,
4
yeah,
games. Nittorps.
Nittorp, yeah.
So what happened there? You only played 4 games.
Oh, well, just during COVID. So yeah, I was I got like a basically I got like an agent and he was helping me out trying to find somewhere during
And
like
during
when the
COVID, it's
league
a
here and
tough
yeah,
go. That's like a
yeah.
lockout, folks.
So yeah, they had like yeah, he was helping me out during COVID. Yeah, obviously they announced here in this league that they weren't going to go ahead with the season and stuff. And I think I moved around sort of November time to go, but yeah, he got in contact with like a bunch of different leagues, different teams, and like I got off.
So you didn't have an agent until then?
No, well, I didn't need one. I was like sort of playing in the UK, and I think as someone from the UK playing in the UK, you don't
Well,
really
and
need
you
an
set
agent
up your
to.
own thing in Guildford, and then the Czech
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
happened kind of organically. So I guess it
Yeah,
never really came up.
yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't need one. I think I'd get like obviously I'd get one if I wanted to go to Europe or something like that. Right? It's
Yeah.
different, um, but yeah. So he got in contact with a bunch of teams and like from different countries, and like at the time I knew like in Sweden they had like SHL Svensken, and I didn't like sort of know like how good like the third league was there, like that Hockeyettan they have there is actually like a good league.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
a lot of more of like young skill guys, prospects that are sort of like just getting the ice time. And so at the
Sweden's a
time,
hockey factory, man. Like,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah,
they got the first league that is as high end as it gets. They got the
yeah,
Allsvenskan that is like, I mean, that's kind of where I was at. That's my level, for being
yeah.
honest.
It's still that's a really good league as well.
Yeah, and then you still, and
Allsvenskan, it's
then
like
the
yeah,
other one is it's all like the young bucks coming up that just try so hard. That'd be exhausting.
yeah, yeah, and they're so skilled out there. Like skiing, it's unreal. But yeah, so he got in contact with teams even in like the Hockeyetta, and at the time I didn't really know sort of that league and stuff. And I was looking at some of the places that are like the middle of nowhere, which is like a lot of places in Sweden, which I also didn't know. But I turned some like Hockeyetta and like deals like down, and then ended up going like Division 2, which is like the fourth in Sweden. So when
Right.
I look back on it,
When you
but
look
no, I
back
actually
on it, yeah, when when all that stuff was happening, you gotta take what you can get, right?
yeah. Yeah, no, I actually moved there with a kid who's in Sheffield, called Cole Shudra. We actually went there together because we were using
What's
the
his
same
name?
agent. Cole Shudra.
Oh yeah, I've heard that name. Yeah.
You probably heard of Ron Shudra.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy's came up multiple times.
Yeah,
So that's the old man.
yeah.
Maybe the old
So yeah,
man
we
will come on, eh? Maybe I'll talk to the old man and the son
yeah,
someday. They can all come to the
Maybe, yeah.
shed. I'm open for business.
But yeah, so we actually went there together. Like tiny town. We were in this small apartment together. It was literally in like the middle of nowhere. Like if we wanted to do something, we'd like walk to the supermarket. Like that's how much there was to do there.
It's pretty much sounds like playing in Denmark for Sunderjyski. Going to the grocery store was really exciting, but then it was like, this is the same grocery store every time.
It was crazy. Like really bored, but hey, do you want to go to the supermarket? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was like the closest town to like where the rink was. The rink was like in the middle of nowhere, basically. There wasn't anything around there. So we'd have to like drive, obviously back and forth, like 15-20 minutes. But yeah, no, 4 games because obviously it was during COVID and guys were getting COVID. We had to stop playing games because of COVID. Like we all got it. Like I was one of them. Our whole team got it. So I basically went there. The day after I got there, I hadn't really been on the ice, had a game. I played my first game the day after I got there. And then like a couple of days later, we had our second game. And then we all got COVID. So we had to take like 2 weeks off. And then we played like another game. And then like the team we were going to play, I got COVID. And then we played like a week later and it was just a mess. And then basically, they just said like, yeah, we're pausing the season. Or whatever, cancel it basically. And yeah, I was there for a month or 2 and then I went home.
Man, you guys have been living a wild time as hockey players through this, man. So then that's when you end up then, I guess, with the Steelers.
Yeah. Steelers in the draft, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They forced you. They drafted you and you had to do it. It's fine. You know what? The Steelers they're big supporters of the pod. Like, it's crazy what David Sims and the Steelers have done for me in the shed. Was I only had fans of kind of like the Cardiff Devils and where I played. And then I had Simsy on and he got me out there. He was the guy that was like, listen to this. And, he's helped me tremendously. So thank you, Simsy. And I can't wait to piss off the fun police at the Sheffield Arena. God, there's going to be so many chocolate bars on Wednesday. Oh, jeepers. Right?
Ridiculous amounts, yeah.
I think it's going to be crazy.
Saying that though, I saw a lot of the shirts you got there in the stands yesterday.
Oh, did you see the jerseys?
Yeah, I saw them. I think Cardiff too on Saturday.
So yeah, no, it's been an interesting weekend for me, right? Like I'm just sitting here in Carden with like my under 11 team, and then I just see all this stuff happening, and it's like it's almost like it's kind of like not real, like it's all not real. But I feel like I guess it kind of is real, like that actually happened. Yeah. I sent a box of jerseys over and signed them all for the people, and the way it's all happened, the way it all works out, and like I've been trying to get you on, I guess not really, but a little bit for a bit, and then we locked down today, and it just happens to be 2 days before the Challenge Cup semifinals.
Yeah,
Sheffield, right?
Yeah.
It's just weird how it all works out, folks.
Yeah, it is.
So if you don't have a Twix, a Kit Kat, or a Buenos, I feel like you're not really that big of a fan of hockey and bringing people together. You know, COVID's been long, folks. Let's bring people together. Let's chuck some bars and piss off the Sheffield Arena after Cardiff wins. Okay, moving on. We're not going to talk about the EIHL series because they held you hostage and forced you to play for them, and that was not real hockey. So we're going to move on to you signed with Cardiff. So what would you order when you go to Chippy Lane? Because I bet you have been there by now if you're 22 and play for the Cardiff Devils. If you haven't, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Well, Chippy Lane. I mean, for one, I've heard stories about that place.
Have you not been there?
No, I know I've been there. Yeah.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Oh, the stories
that go on
there.
About,
You're right. Yeah. There's some wild shit goes on that lane.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm a massive like. They've got the Five Guys down Chippy Lane.
Oh, you're going expensive, eh?
Oh, but I love it. I'm a sucker for it. I love a Five Guys.
I've never had one.
Never had a Five Guys.
Never.
No, but like
Out of
obviously
my
if they're
price
shut-
range. I got a family to support. I heard they're like
Yeah, no,
15
it's
bucks a burger.
pricey. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, we got
They
one
can't be
yesterday
that good
after
at
game, and
burgers,
it
are
was
they?
like- I mean, I got two yesterday, and it come to like £20.
20 pounds for 2 burgers. People can't tip the pod. Folks, come on.
No, but obviously if they're shut this later at night, I mean, you might not get it. Like I know.
I
Like,
don't, Five Guys are all over here, but like I've never stopped at one, but not around here because there's nothing around here. But do you pick what's on your burger when you go there?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you got a bunch of stuff.
So is it like a Subway? You go through the aisle and you're like, I want this.
No, they just got everything on like the board. It's like, and you can just choose like what you want it, right? You can do like a cheeseburger, hamburger, or like whatever it is you want. You get hot dogs there too.
Why is that 20 pounds? You getting a fucking
I don't
20
know.
pound
It's
hot
just because
dog?
it's like
This doesn't make sense. It can't be that good. I gotta try this shit.
it's good though. It's good though. But yeah, no, if it's later at night, Five Guys is
Maybe
shut.
I'm too much of a
all, like-
penny pincher. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like sometimes I'll go there and I'll be like, oh, like I'm going to spend £20 on a burger, but
on a fast
it's
food
worth
burger,
it. It's worth it.
Is it?
For me, it is.
Okay.
For me,
Well,
it
and
is.
that's why I've
Don't
never
get
done
that
it.
often, right?
I feel like I would feel dirty walking out of there spending 20 pounds on a burger. That's all. You know?
Yeah.
So,
But you got to try one first, though.
you're
But yeah,
right.
no, I was saying though, if it's later at night and Five Guys is shut, like you may not get this, but like I know people from here will like
You're
just
getting
like some
beans. You're getting.
curry sauce on chips.
I know what you're saying. I don't get it. You're right. You're right.
Some
Curry
on chips.
sauce, like curry is one thing I've never warmed up to. I feel like it makes my body odor radiate, right? Like I smell worse if I eat curry. My breath
Yeah.
stinks, and I'm just not that into it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I like it.
Is it curry spice or is it like a sauce? Like, is it something you're squirting
no,
on?
it's a sauce. It's not like squirt. No, I don't know. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, it's just like
On French fries.
they get
It
a
makes
big
French
spoon,
fries
they
taste
just,
like
like-
curry.
yeah, like it's I don't know. It's good though. You should try it.
Do you dip the fries that it tastes like curry into a dip of any kind or no? Or is it just
No,
straight up you're just
no,
eating fries?
Yeah, they obviously put like the fries in a box where and they cover it in the curry sauce, and then you just eat
And
it
you just
like that.
with a fork.
Yeah.
Mow it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. No. I never got into curry, but like I'm willing to try things. I don't know. Don't really want to smell bad. And sometimes that maybe opens up some pores I'm not into. Right? Okay, so are there still beers in the room after a big win?
Yeah.
I
For
was
sure.
a bit hesitant.
No,
Like
there
what?
is.
One a
I
guy
mean,
or what? And then you got to, if you have a beer, you got to like do some kind of workout and protein shakes and sit-ups to play the next game. What's happening?
well, I mean, we don't. I know, like it used to be like man of the match would get like a case of beers, for example. But
There's
they don't.
there's a
they
few
don't do-
things that would happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't. No, they don't do that. But now, but
Do you guys
I know
still
we
have
have, like-
man
we
of the
have, like, a-
matches? Do you guys still get anything for winning it?
yeah, well, yeah, bottle of whiskey.
Wow, that's better.
Yeah.
No, I'm not man enough to drink whiskey. I can't do that shit.
Oh, me neither. Me
No.
neither.
God, I'd piss the bed for sure. Yeah, no, I don't even like the taste though. I'm just really not man enough. Not enough chest hairs, I guess. Okay.
we have a like a fridge in the room, and some beers in there and stuff, so guys, help themselves.
So
After
they'll
win
have
or
the
whatever.
odd beer after, but like
Yeah.
it's not like the team sits down and all 20 guys like play the music and just have a couple beers.
Yeah,
eh?
no, no, we do, yeah.
Okay. Who's the best
Yeah.
dancer on the team in your opinion?
Oh, the best dancer. Going out to I'm gonna say Sanford.
Sanford.
Yeah,
Which guy is he? Is he the little right-handed chuck guy?
yeah.
I'm trying. I don't know all of them. I'm too busy to meet all of them.
If you ever get him on, just ask him to break out his moves.
Is that right? Does he have a favorite
Yeah.
song? What's he into?
Just tell him to hit the there's a dance called the Gritty. Just tell him to do that.
Oh dear. Well, the Gritty, that would get my kid all into it because he loves Gritty. Yeah. Is that the one where you shake around your belly? Because I could do that one.
No.
It's not that. Okay.
No.
I don't know what else I got here. Favorite restaurant in Cardiff?
Favorite restaurant in
I
Cardiff?
bet you is it your gal's home cooking Czech Republic food? Is she cooking Czech food?
No, she doesn't. No, no, not so much. Yeah,
She's not
I mean,
putting beans on shit already, is she?
no, she doesn't get that either.
No,
So
I'm not
just
quite
us.
there. I'm not there.
No, but no, I'm sure if I asked her, she would. But there's a load of spots I like. You know what? I'm actually a sucker for. I'm not like after practice, whatever, like a brunch. Like I love.
You are cutting out like crazy right now. What did you say?
Sorry, I'm just saying. Like I'm a sucker for like a post practice like brunch sort of thing. Like
Brunches are
like,
fun. Brunching
yeah.
is fun.
Like Bill's.
Bill's. Is that the new one in the Bay?
They've got one in the Bay. They got one in town as well. But like, I don't know what it is. I got a thing for like going there after like practice and having like I don't know, something there. I don't know. I like it, but there's loads of spots I like.
I love eating out. Like that was like my favorite part. One of the favorite parts of being a hockey player was you had time to like go out with your buddies and like eat out on lunch and dinner. And those are the times you like get to know each other, right? And you hang out and you eat food and
exactly, yeah. It can get a bit dangerous at times because you look back at the week, you're like, I've had one meal at home this week. This is crazy.
I could have saved a lot of money this week.
Yeah, exactly.
But you don't also get those days back where there's guys willing to go out for lunch and dinner with you every day because
exactly.
Once you get to the real world, you don't even ever leave your shed.
Gotta make the most of it.
Okay. Let's see here. So that Brody Reed fella's hot, eh? I had this written down. 36 games. This is last week's research notes. I don't know what happened this week. 36 games played, 24 goals, 41 points. That's a lot of goals, eh?
Yeah, he's just an absolute goal scorer. Yeah, I mean he's got a.
So is it a shot? Is he around the net? Is he a net front guy? What is he?
He's shot. He's shot. Like his one timer, his like patience and waiting goalies out and picking spots. He's good at it.
So it's not just power play. It's like 5-on-5. Like he's not.
Yeah, like if he gets like it's obviously power play, but like if he gets an opportunity, sort of
he scores
clear shot. Yeah.
So he's what you may call a sniper.
Yeah, sniper for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what I'm really excited for is Wednesday's hockey match with the Buenos.
Me too.
Right?
Yeah.
The Twix for back after he crushes those little bitches. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. I like you guys too, Orange. My bad. And Kit Kats, right? Yeah. So anyways, I can't wait for the game. I haven't got a stream this year. I haven't watched a game, but I think maybe this one might be one I might actually get. But I don't know what I got going on Wednesday. I have no idea. So I'd have to ask the boss to figure that shit out.
You boss the wife.
Well, for most of us, isn't it? Yeah, no, I think I got to try and watch that game, but I think it'd be really cool, folks, if we just avoid the fun police and we just walk into that hockey game with all the chocolate bars we damn well please and just make it rain, you know?
100%. Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool. And thank you for everybody that's bought jerseys or has them all over the UK. I think seeing that picture at the Devils game was like, I don't know, like if people could see this shit from my eyes, dude. Yeah, I got up at 5:30, had a quick shower. I come out to my shed, chit chat with you about hockey for a while. And now there's people wearing hockey jerseys in the UK. That's crazy shit.
Yeah, it's unreal. Yes, cool.
Oh shit. And the other thing is at EIHLshockeytales.com, which I have not said once today. Got in the groove. Sorry, folks. EIHLshockeytales.com. Mac Carruth has a game worn jersey and a signed stick up for raffle to raise money for hemophilia and for his nephew Teddy. And the Matt Sundin jersey was won. So that's cool. And that's been delivered. Saved a lot on shipping with who won. So thanks to the website for picking that guy. That was Noxie, the goalie's dad, that won. So that was easy. But seriously, everything that's happened, I can't wait for Wednesday's game. I can't wait to see like the two teams that really have supported the shed from the start and all the fans that are going to go. Like, I can't wait to watch the game. And I hope
that'll be a good one. It'll be a good game.
It's going to be fun, eh? And folks, if you got to stick them up where the sun don't shine, that's up to you. But let's just get them on the ice. However you got to do it, get them past the fun police, right? Right. And the other thing is, keep Calm Couriers. Thank you so much for supporting the shed. To be honest, I don't want to be a salesman. I don't want to reach out to people and be like, hey, I'm drinking beers in my shed. I used to play hockey and like, for someone to reach out to me and say, I love what you're doing. I want to be a part of it. It means the world to me. So thank you. You know?
Yep.
Right. Seriously, I love this shit. And it was great getting to know you, man. And now I know you.
You too, man.
And we can do this all the time. And we'll get Dougie on. We'll talk about, all the shit that goes on. But like the options are endless. And it's been so much fun getting to know you. And I can't wait for Wednesday. Go Devils, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, buddy. Awesome. Well, have a great nap today. And this has been another episode of Two Ales and Hockey Tales with the Wallies. Go Devils.
Yeah.